I've spent the weekend after launch playing Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer, and I'm glad to say I'm having a lot of fun. Mind you, I have fun with this series most years, and I wouldn't necessarily call it a high point, even among the past few games. The biggest issue is that it feels all too familiar. It's more of a refined riff on Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare than something with its own distinctive style of gameplay. It's unambitious, and yet, after running around the mostly excellent new maps and upgrading my weapons to highly satisfying levels, Call of Duty Vanguard's multiplayer is still dependably a good time in spite of its familiarity.
Ready for orders. We're down, but not out.
It would have been nice to have seen Call of Duty's tried and true formula get shaken up at least a little bit. If nothing else, that could have reinvigorated the first days and weeks of matches where everybody's discovering how to use the new stuff and blowing themselves up. But in Vanguard's multiplayer, it's strictly business as usual. Level up your profile to unlock weapons, level up your weapons to unlock attachments, and complete weapon challenges to unlock skins. I'm at level 8 Prestige 1 now, which is not an indicator of my skill so much as an indicator of how much I like to play it. That being said, some of the weapon challenges are infuriating to say the least. Sure, getting 100 hipfire kills is a snap with an LMG or an assault rifle, especially in close quarters maps like Das Haus. That's what those guns are built for. But getting 100 hipfire kills with a sniper rifle sucks so much, I'm not even going to bother. Well, okay, I'm probably going to try it because I'm a sucker for unlocking all the skins, but I'm not going to like it. Which brings me to the irksome technical issues. When you unlock a new attachment or feature for your operator, it's marked with a little green dot to indicate it's new. And, just like last year, the dots don't always clear when you've acknowledged them. There's a new menu option to clear all the indicators, which is brilliant, except it doesn't work. As someone who can't stand unread email notifications on my phone, it's a small but very annoying quirk. Especially when I think I've unlocked something new, only to discover, oh, no, actually, it's the same grip from 17 levels ago. The crown jewel of Vanguard's multiplayer is its maps. In fact, this might be the best collection of launch maps of any Call of Duty game in recent memory. You know that feeling when you're loading into a map and you're like, oh, no, not this map. Dear God, no, please, anything but this map. Well, I haven't felt that once. Some are obviously better than others, but Demyansk and Numa are far and away my favorites. The range of sizes and layouts with each map means I have to rethink my playstyle every time we rotate to a new one, and I really like being kept on my toes like that. Also, the occasional hiding spots sprinkled through the maps are a great touch. Those bent over palm trees in Numa sure are fun places to rack up long range kills. What's annoying though, is that there's not enough visual distinction between teams. The Vanguard Waltz, a name I made up just now, is when you and a member of the other team run into one another in close quarters and do a little dance until one of you notices the other's name and indicator are red. I'm slowly getting better at spotting bad guys, but it's still a pain, and there's pretty much nothing that can be done about it beyond some significant reskinning.
Orders ready to bracket.
Finally, there's the new Champion Hill mode, which made a great first impression through both the alpha and Activision's virtual review event. Being able to play with a friend watching my back as our 2 or 3 man squad dukes it out has improved it even further, because communication is key to racking up points in its enclosed arenas. At the same time, the novelty has already started to wear off one weekend in. It's still great, don't get me wrong, and I still highly recommend banking your winnings to unlock the Flame Knot because, oh man, does that feel good. But its novel approach to team-based elimination tournaments has fallen to the wayside the more I play on the standard multiplayer maps.
Friendly bombing run inbound. No problem, kill.
Call of Duty Vanguard's multiplayer has been a reliably good time so far. The small, team-based Champion Hill is the best mode for a tight pair or trio of buddies, but you can't go too far wrong because all the maps are fast, fun, and most of all, varied in layout and how you have to approach them. The gunplay and movement is top-notch, and honestly, it feels better than last year, but here's the thing. You could say almost all of that about the last few Call of Duty games, and if you already played those to the point where you got tired of them and naturally moved on to other things, I can see it being hard to get really excited about jumping back in for more of the same here. That being said, I can't deny that the Call of Duty multiplayer formula is so finely honed, even when it doesn't feel new, it still feels fun. For more on Call of Duty Vanguard, make sure to check out our reviews of the single player campaign and the zombies mode. For everything else, stick with IGN.
Hard point